moss. Yes, there is moss.
Here, I'll move over here so that there's moss room.
Yeah, I mean,
for
there's moss room
Johnny.
for this little dude. So,
Paquita, dude. Paquita vato.
Paquito.
Paquita vato.
That's funny, man. So anyway, you can tell we're having a little bit of fun at TRCMA. And we have the legendary Tom Smith from Buff Bright.
For real.
For real. It's all for real.
You have like all these products, but they're all, every time you put out a product, I look at it and I'm like, well, duh. I mean, everybody needed that. The mesh thing, the bag you have that goes over the filter on your vacuum cleaner, you guys ought to look that up. The for real time saver.
It's been a good one, and we've sold almost 600,000 of those now.
600,000.
It's been crazy. Yeah, the rest of the world has realized that the detailers don't get to keep it all to themselves. We started with detailers because we wanted those professional guys to feel the benefits of it. But it's kind of, it'll be on Chewy here in about 2 weeks. It's it's been fun to watch it grow.
So you had on Chewy, that's cool. I mean,
so you've had 2 versions of the for real.
3
versions now.
Yeah, we had the first one, then we had the Pro, then we had the Pro 2, which is we got there, and it's not, we can't improve it anymore. I just don't think we've reached that point of.
But now you have all kinds of things like that bendable attachment for a vacuum that gets up underneath, like, so you don't have to do any. You know how you do gold mining under a car seat where you have to lay upside down and get backwards and sideways? You don't have to do that anymore. You don't have to kill yourself, break your back. You can. They're time saving tools, but they're also very efficient. I mean, I've seen your test dogs that you test with. Yeah. German Shepherds probably.
We have one left. We just lost another one. So
it actually went up in a vacuum. He was cleaning a car. That's it.
There you go.
Fluffy is gone. So
he's in the valley.
So you got you've been doing this for so long, and now you're kind of getting into that part, like you said, you're just kind of reaching out to everybody, going into not really different products, but different markets to sell them.
Well, I mean, it's just we realized that like the for real has so many markets, so it's not just. We started with detailing because that's the industry I know and love, and I couldn't wait to get it to that industry. But then we took it to the masses because over 300 million people in the U.S. have a dog or a cat, so it's a lot of hair out there, guys. We need to help people out, and it always starts in detail for me because that's the industry I grew up in and I cut my teeth on and really love. But if we can find another way to sell something, you bet we're going to try and find it.
Yeah. But the thing about that is that if you're building a product for the professional detailing industry, then it's going to work from the consumer because the consumer is not going to be using it 7 days a week and 250 days of the year. They're going to be using it a couple times a month at the most when they're doing their car. If they're like me and they have little assassins that run around in their car, they'll need to use it a little more than that. But and those of us that have dogs.
And there's a reason why I don't have a dog.
Oh, they are complete. They're awesome. I wouldn't.
They are. You don't like love? I mean,
he gets plenty of love from his wife. My dog.
I don't need.
My dog goes over and licks him on the calves.
Here's the thing with dogs. The kids always go, "Dad, I want a puppy. They're so cute. I'm gonna water it. I'm gonna pick up the poop, and I'm gonna clean up after it." Who ends up doing it? Me.
Yeah.
See, and
I'm like, I'm done.
Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to tell you about that. That's on the parents. That's not the kids.
No, they would do it, but still, they wouldn't do a good enough job.
No, my daughter goes out. I'm not kidding you. My daughter now at this point goes out every single day and cleans up after the dogs.
Well, that's good. Yeah. But she's also not 11 anymore.
She is not 11 anymore, so that's true. So what was the very first detailing product that you produced?
The flamethrower.
Right.
Yeah, and we've had 3 iterations of that. We're not afraid to realize we can make something better, and we're willing to make it better. So,
for those of you that don't know what the flamethrower is, it's basically if you think about like ape hanger handlebars, but for your polisher. No, they're on the side of your polisher. It's got an adapter that goes in there. A little piece of metal comes up, and then rechargeable LED lights on the side, so you can actually see what you're doing. And you can put both of them on or one of them on each side, however you feel like doing that, but they're very adaptable. And I actually find myself taking mine for things like hard to reach areas. Mm-hmm. When I'm in somewhere, I'll actually pull one of them off and just stick it in there. And so they have tons of uses, but the flamethrower, I think I have the second and the third version of that. and you just keep improving them, which is fabulous.
Yeah, I mean, it's we take our customer feedback and we work with it. And first version bolted on. Next version has a quick disconnect. Third version we redid the light completely. And it's all I can say, guys, is they've got a 30-day money back guarantee. If you haven't tried one, everybody we've sold them to says, I don't know how I polished until I had this thing, because they can't go back. That having that light right there with you and being able to move it and put it wherever you want it, you'll see things that you just won't see any other way. Because if you're using a light over here it gets behind you, now you have a shadow. You're always chasing shadows. You'll never chase shadows with the flamethrower.
Well, and did I see that it now is disconnectable and put on a headband?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. You can take them out of there and put them in other areas.
Just snap it in.
Or like
that's
I
pretty
take
cool.
the one I've got, I take off and I'll put it like if you're under a seat, and you literally can set it under there and see what you're doing. But the coolest thing I think about them and the way that you're doing it is they're not like the pieces that bolt on and everything are not plastic.
Oh no, it's all
they're aluminum,
high grade
aluminum, quality stuff. And I think
even the light is high grade aluminum.
Yeah, I think I can't remember. I'm trying to remember when the first time I got the first set was, but it's the bolt-on ones. It's not the disconnect. I still have the original ones. I still have the original ones.
Yeah, but he's dark lit in the dark
area. In the dark area. But I still have those, and I use them all the time. And I'm like, well, when they wear out, and then I also have another set that you've given me. But Tom lives like behind me. I couldn't throw a rock and hit him anymore because I'm old.
Slingshot.
But I could slingshot his house.
Yeah,
but
that's good.
So how long have you been in the detailing industry?
Oh, my wife hates it when I say this.
Yeah, here you go.
Yeah, since 79.
Whoa.
46 years.
Dude, that is a long time.
Yeah,
there you go.
I mean, I went to school and I got a degree as a hospital administrator, and I went, I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
I love cars. I love working with cars. I love people in the car industry. So that's, I said, I'm going to find a way to make this work because I like it. I've owned detail shops.
Awesome.
I put myself through college going to detail shops, and I worked starting at 14 in a detail shop at a Chevy dealership. So it's just been in my blood, and I don't know how to not do it.
Yeah, it's so strong in your blood that now your son's doing it too.
He is, yeah. He's loving the industry, and he worked for me, and he's
now he's had enough of dad.
He's off on his own, and we've actually had a chance to go to a couple of trainings with him.
Great kid, isn't he?
Yeah, he's awesome. He's great.
Connor's a good guy.
He's a good guy. We were at a training with him in Colorado, and this has been great. The other thing we have is you have the Buff Bright skins. Now they're for polishers. You can customize your polisher with your company logo and everything. Yep. Tom's got a really cool tool out there where you can design your own. You also have skins.
Or we'll design it for you for free, guys. Yep. We kind of have fun with it. So send us your logo for no cost. We will put it together and get you something that you can be really proud of. But you're still rocking the Stormtrooper edition, right?
I have the Stormtrooper edition, which is literally he used my Flex polisher as a template, and they're all just white. And I was like, this is the Stormtrooper edition. But I have other versions as well. I've got one with our logo on it, and then we have the skins on our stack pack. When we basically took the Buff Bright skins, we cut some of them up, put them on there. Adapted them, but they're great. They have our logo on them. It's all over there. We've got some, show some love for Tom on there.
We actually have you guys. We showed up at what was it, SEMA?
Yeah,
a couple years ago, and you didn't. They didn't give you the stack packs they said they were going to give you.
Right.
So we ended up having to.
Yeah, we modified them, which is fine.
But they work.
They work great.
We have them out now. We should probably redo those.
But, maybe we should. Maybe you can design us something cool.
Yeah, we don't have one for that. Cool. Is that a radio?
This is a Bluetooth stereo. This thing is killer. It's got all four corners light up. It's cool.
We can thump it, baby.
Right. We do it. We put it on there.
Little Black Sabbath and Metallica. We're good. So,
that's right.
A little AC/DC.
We'll take it everywhere. We use that stack pack with the stickers on it. Every year we take it to SEMA and a lot of the shows we go to. So give us your website.
Well, buffbright.com, but that's BRITE. But did you see the one other tool we just released today?
No, I did not.
Yes, I did.
I did not.
Something.
The Fernado.
Yep.
What is the Fernado?
Fernado is like the Tornado.
I was going to say, is it a tornado?
Terminator on the front of it.
It is. It's so crazy good. So everybody has like little Tornado guns or the Rag Company guns. The Rag Company one will be out. The Rag Company Fernado will be out in about 6 weeks or maybe 4.
I love that name.
Yeah, but you take off the cone off of your Tornado Mini, or even a larger Tornador gun, not the one with the gear drive. It needs to be the spinning one with the tube, but it spins right on there. And now you've got the scrubbing ability of the for real with the air action of the other, and it makes an unbelievable tool.
Yeah, I saw it when it was out there on the thing. I didn't know if you had released it.
I gotta see that.
Yeah,
I gotta see that.
It's the one I saw out there was yellow, and it looks like a for real on the end of a Tornador. So, again, you've got those products. You came out with that. What do you call the mesh bag that goes on that?
Filter guard.
So yeah, the filter guard is so cool because it saves your filter. I mean, it literally catches all of the large, and it's very, very fine. It catches a lot of dust.
Other than the finest micro dust, it's going to catch it.
Yeah, so it's really cool. You take it and clean it out and put it back on immediately, and you're up and going again.
I think Rod's a fan of your products.
I am.
Dude, he's like highlighted every single product.
I've got
because
all
in my
of them.
head, all I ever think of is the torch and the for real.
Oh no, I've got all
like
of them. I've got all of them. I use them all
man.
the time because the for real works really great, not just for fur and dog hair, but I mean literally on mats and everything when you get in there. And it's kind of the difference between a Tornador and a regular blow vac, right? A regular, if you just take an air hose, you're just blowing it into, whereas a Tornador gets it out. I can imagine with the for real in that it really agitates all the dirt out of there.
It is. Yeah, we just did glitter in the other room. I mean,
oh, dude, that's
you
cool.
all know there's only two reasons you have glitter. One is you have daughters, or two,
you're dancing on a pole.
You've been on a pole. So
Rod knows about that.
Yes, you're either in the
problem is
Barbie
he doesn't
dream
make
house,
any money.
You're either in the Barbie dream house, like I said, when my house, on 150 years when my house is gone, they're going to excavate and they're going to find a pile of glitter and they're going to go, this guy either had a Barbie dream house or it's a strip club. There's no
brought up an image that I can't get rid of.
It's next on
sorry,
the pole.
Man. See what I work with every day, man. This has been the last 16 years of my life. I do.
Glitter is the detailer's nightmare. It is so hard to get glitter out of stuff, and it's because it's such a fine thing. But honestly, either of those tools would work great to get that out of there. So go out and look it up. Buff Right. You can look up the original torch, the flamethrower, the Buff Right skins, the new
Furnado,
the fur eels. And they're available everywhere. Yeah, they're available everywhere. Obviously, the Rag Company, and everywhere else in the world that you find your fine products. And if you go to one of the shows, MTE, SEMA, or TRCMA, then you're able to see Tom in person.
So thank you so much for tapping in. We always been
awesome. I hope this industry appreciates you like they should, because you guys
we just
bring
have
something
fun,
to the
man.
table. I know you just have fun, but the rest of the industry, they need to tell you how much they love you, because you guys do a great job.
Well, thank you very
appreciate
much.
It. So we'll see you rest of the week out here.
We got 3 more days, and we're going to grab Dr. G before he leaves tonight. So look out for that. So we'll be going live one more time, and otherwise we'll check you later. See ya.